What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. I'm going to be doing a trade breakdown, breaking down what I feel like was the best trade from last week. This trade was taken on Friday, February 1st. And yeah, let's jump right into it. So we're on the Twitter again, going through the mini trade breakdown. And then after we go through that, I'm going to head to the charts and walk you through step by step for what I did, what the trade idea was, and how I managed the trade, because there was an important element in terms of the management for this trade. So I hope you gain some value from it, and let's jump right into the tweet. So news context. So on Friday we had actually last week we had a lot of high impact news. There was NFP, there was unemployment claims, there was PMI, and usually the first week of the month is a very volatile high impact news week. So on Friday, particularly, we had unemployment claims coming out at 8:30 a.m. And then we also had ISM manufacturing PMI news coming out at 10 a.m. So for me, I immediately bracketed off those two times because I do not want to be in a trade when the news drops because it's so volatile, and I'll show you exactly why on the charts pretty soon. So as we continue, with DXY, I saw it opened up a little sideways, and then right when that news came out, it aggressively took out London highs and the liquidity pool that was sitting there. After that, it left us a FVG, a fair value gap on both DXY and EU. And once I seen that fair value gap, I was looking to potentially take a play on EU, and that's what happened. Overall, the thesis going into the trade was to to see what the news did, where the volatility was, and see if there was liquidity that was taken out, and if there was, to capitalize on the situation. So we're gonna head to the charts now, and I have US dollar pulled up, and I also have the EU pulled up. So let me drop down. Right now it's about 8 a.m. So New York opens at 8 a.m. and we're going to see what happens here. And I'm also gonna mark off those time slots for the news so you guys can see it. So we had 8:30 news, and we also had 10 a.m. news. And usually what I like to do is I like to put this on the chart at least 5 minutes before the news event, so I'm out at least 5 minutes before the news event. So we come in, and then at 8:30, right at 8:30, we had this big drop, and we also had a big push upwards on EU right here. So the following candle, it left us this fair value gap. Give me 1 second. So it left us this nice fair value gap. We also had a liquidity grab right here for the move, which is very important. And we also had some structure being broken up here as well. So once that happened, use my fib tool, and I'm waiting to see what if price is going to come in and give us a potential entry. And this trade I was looking at was about 2R, pretty standard. So let's see what happens. So about 15 minutes or so, like, yeah, like 15 minutes, 20 minutes after the news event, we were tagged in here, and then price started to shoot up. All right, the trade is going pretty well, and now we are managing the trade. So Once again, we also know we have news at 9:55. So I want to be out of this trade at least 5 to 15 minutes before this position, before this news event happens. So the trade begins to go into our favor here, and it pulls back. This is actually where I closed out because it was about 15 minutes before. And then it starts to push up again, and right at 10, boom, it takes us out. And if we were to hold that trade, if we did not, if we weren't aware news was coming out, or we wanted to risk it and see if we could hit our TP before the news, we would have got wiped out. And that's one of the important reasons why having a trading plan is very important, and why sticking to your trading plan is crucial. So I hope you gain some value from this trade breakdown, and see you in the next one. Peace.